This is Gray Man Media content. Magic? Wishes? What would you do with
phenomenal cosmic powers?
Is it real or just legends? Today on Wolf Takes a Bite, we talk about genies, baby.
I climbed into the hills.
I'm romantic. I would like Bigfoot to exist.
One type is about 3 feet tall, very dark, not humanoid at all. The lizard-looking.
The creatures that I've seen mostly have been the greys.
To the search for truth. Little grey men from outer space who actually abduct humans. This takes a fight podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of Wolf Takes a Bite. I am John Wolf, the magical, and this is Devin Gray,
not the magical,
the Gin. I'd like 3 wishes, please.
All right, but you know the rules. What are your wishes?
I would like more wishes.
That's against the rules.
I would like somebody to die.
That's against the rules.
I'd like somebody to fall off.
It's also against the rules.
I'd like a lot of money.
I could do that.
Okay.
But unfortunately I can't.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Like,
Boy, if I could do that.
sorry. Memory cards are growing trees.
Memory cards grow on trees. They'd be free for everyone.
Frolicking in a land of Rom.
I love that. Someone painted.
Yeah. Just a field of Ram.
Frolicking through a field of rum.
You know what? That'd be actually kind of a cool, somebody, if they were an artist, something for them to draw would be Devin frolicking through a field of sticks of ram. And then in a comparison panel next to it would be a computer with 2 rams.
Mm-hmm.
Where the ram cards go.
Oh, like the animal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Wolf Takes a Bite. Here's John Wolf.
Wow. Thank you. What a wonderful intro. Yeah, we're talking about genies.
Whoa.
Yes, so this is going to take a little while.
Yeah?
Because my Arabic is rough.
Well, may I propose to you just speaking in English?
No, I heard my pronunciation was very good.
You just said moments ago that it was rough.
Wow. Wowzer. Wowie, 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 wowie. I don't know what to talk about.
Sir, you have a fucking script.
I think it just gets weird when we do doubles.
We can stop right now.
No.
We have not invested
No.
any time. Well, that might be one of the strangest things that's ever fucking happened.
That was weird. And we're back. Yeah, so we're talking about gin. 10,000 howls of gin. What do you know about gin, Devin?
I don't.
Nothing?
Aladdin.
We'll get into that.
That's like all I know.
That can't be it.
That's it, bro. That's everything that I know about genies and jinns.
Fair. All right. So the jinn, an Arabic word, also Romanized as Dijin, or Americanized, which there's another word for it, but I can't say it, as genie. It's all the same thing. Now, the broader meaning of it is that it is a spirit or a demon, depending on the source, supernatural creatures in the early pre-Islamic Arabian religious systems, and later in Islamic mythology and theology.
Arabian?
No, I said what I said. Arabian.
I said what I said.
I said Arabian, right?
No.
Arabian.
Yeah.
I can see me saying that.
Airbnb.
Airbnb.
And
those are always magical. Anywho, like humans, they're created neither born as believers or nor as unbelievers. Their attitude depends on whether or not they accept God's guidance. Now, since jinn are neither initially evil or inherently good, Islam acknowledged spirits from other religions and was able to adopt spirits from other religions during its expansion. Jinn are not strictly Islamic concepts, however. They may represent several pagan beliefs that are also integrated into Islam.
wow.
Mm-hmm. Because we all know paganism came first.
So is jinns are a spiritual thing in Islamic?
Yes.
I believe.
So it's like it's a spiritual cryptid, essentially.
You're gonna call that dog right over here.
Mm-hmm. So some jinns look more like what we would see as a demon. Not quite the blue funny Robin Williams.
Yeah, it tracks.
Or the black guy in the new one.
Will Smith?
Yeah.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. What? Did you see Chris? He said he was like, yeah, I got slapped by the softest in the world.
I heard that it was all staged.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
I don't know. He laughed at that joke. He thought that shit was funny, and then he looked over at Jada, and Jada was like, that's not funny. He was like, God damn it. Now I gotta go slap this motherfucker.
I still don't believe it was a real... I think it was all set up.
It's possible.
Probably.
Maybe.
It's a distraction. That's why it's a meme. Anyway, in Islamic context, the term jinn is used for both collective designation for any spiritual or supernatural creature, and also to refer to a specific type of supernatural creature. Is referring to invisible creatures in general, though. Jinn are often mentioned together with devils.
So they're like demons?
Mm-hmm. Both devils and jinn featured in folklore are held responsible for misfortune, possession, diseases. The jinn, in contrast, are sometimes supportive and benevolent. They are mentioned frequently in magical works throughout Islamic world, and to be summoned and bound by a sorcerer. But also in zoological terrestrials as animals in a subtle body, like an animal human body.
So in a lot of times they're actually not like the genie trying to help out. They're actually trying to fuck shit up.
In some ways, yeah. So it's like they're rebellious but also bound by magical law.
Like you can't ask for more wishes.
Yeah. Like most demons or gods that you call into your place of working. In like paganism, when you call upon certain spirits and things to help you out, there's a price to pay, and you may not always go your way.
So they're tricksters.
There might be some Loki variants in there.
Yeah. We got Loki in this bitch.
Oh man, I was really loving that show.
I love it.
It was so good.
It's so good.
I made a meme.
It's the best.
Because there was all these different variants, right?
Uh-huh.
That was the big thing.
That was the big thing.
All the big things.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a picture of a bottle of green aloe and put Loki's horns on it.
Uh-huh.
So now it's an aloe variant.
That's C tier at best, bro.
I think it's brilliant. It should have took off. Go look up that meme.
Go look it up.
Somewhere.
It's in Know Your Meme.
Jinn are mentioned approximately 29 times in the Quran. You're reading that, aren't you?
Sure. I don't know if you're aware of this, but the Bible is the longest book I've ever fucking read in my life. I still have 16 hours left on it.
Well, you should have done what everybody else did and got it shoved down your throat and had to study it in scripture for, the first 10 years of your life. You would have been done.
No. That sounds like 10 years, not 10 weeks.
I said 10 years.
I know. Fuck that.
So in Islamic tradition, jinns are brought up 29 times in the Quran. Muhammad was sent as a prophet to both human and jinn communities. Apparently, he had a very strong connection with them.
They have like whole communities.
Apparently,
like
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting too. That's not something that we would typically think of when we think of genies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to continue to use the word genie. I understand that that's problematic, but that's what I'm used to calling them.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I can't spell genie. That's why I did jinn.
Yeah, fair enough.
And anyway, the prophets and messengers were sent to both community. Traditionally, on the 72nd Surah, al-Jinn, named after them, it is held to tell about the revelation to jinn, and the several stories mention one of Muhammad's followers accompanying him witnessed the revelation to the jinn. When, according to al-Baqarah, God informs the angels to create Adam, a successor, a Khalifa. On earth, some exegets, like Tabari, regarded the jinn to be the predecessor. Now, angels who question if the new creation would be shed blood, as it would say, would speak of their experience with jinn race, dwelling on earth before humans. Makes sense.
So jinns and genies, they were around far before humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If we go back to our time travel episode, and you put all these pieces together, this is possible.
Uh-huh.
Because theoretically, as a humane, like they're essentially human, just imbued with magical power. Oh, the thing is, the theory is that everything kind of circles back. So if like we reached that pinnacle, that was our,
yeah, it was part of the Fermi paradox thing.
Part of the Fermi paradox. So theoretically, we could have hit that point.
Yeah.
Then millennia passed, and now they faded away, and we took back over again. Or that was like us at our peak. You know what I mean?
I see what you're getting at.
Yeah. Okay. Just saying, it's all a loop. So,
why? But why would they still live, right?
Well, that's the thing. Have you met a jinn recently? Because I really haven't.
Well, apparently, no, I haven't either. Yeah, you're right. Because I haven't. What do you mean by that?
We don't know. We just don't know.
Okay, keep going.
So, in the story of Solomon, they appear as nature spirits, comparable to the Talmudic Seram. Solomon was gifted by God to talk to animals and spirits. God granted him authority over the rebellious jinn and devils.
Is there a way to mute this?
Turning it off.
No, it's not going to happen.
You can swipe down from the top. It should have a sound thing. You can turn it off. Should have a mute option or airplane option.
Let's swipe up.
Swipe up on yours. Okay. This is why we don't fuck with the watch.
I was trying to mute it.
No, I know. I'm just saying you were right.
Yeah, this is why I don't fuck with the watch.
So in the story of Solomon, they appear as nature spirits comparable to the Talmudic Saddam.
Yeah, exactly like that. Mm-hmm. Who told you pronounce this well?
Well, when I hear it, I pronounce it great.
Yeah, I bet when you hear it, yeah.
Devin, I mean, it's not like me and you've been speaking Arabic all day.
Who is me and you?
Talmudic Shedem.
I was nowhere near. Talmudic Shedem.
That's closer.
It helps if I read it.
But why do you okay. Why with the accent?
Why not?
Okay.
I feel like it's an injustice not to do it.
Well, it would be if you could like speak like really well. You can't even, sir. You have a very, very loose grasp on the English language. let alone anything else.
English is my 5th language.
Dude, English is a fucking pain in my ass.
It's a shit language anyway.
Bro, if you hate it here, just leave. Where would you go?
I don't know, Russia.
Talking about some freedom right there.
No, I'd probably go to Scandinavia.
You know what? That's fine. I would agree with that. It's just really expensive.
Everybody rides around on bikes with fully automatic weapons.
It's just really expensive over there.
It is. They're also very selective about their U.S.
Incredibly
inductees.
Yeah, as it turns out, you have to be like really smart and talented.
You have to actually contribute to the community.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not making that list anytime soon.
Yeah, not like Americans where, it doesn't matter where you come from. Just walk across the border. Well, I guess you're here now.
Yep. We'll take care of you.
I'll go live in a third world island.
You're what? Here's what I want you to do. We're going to do a Gray Man Media Challenge.
Go live on an island for 3 years?
I'm going to give you a tent. I'm going to give you some shelf-stable food.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. I'll give you a fire starter. You know those itty-bitty little islands in the middle of the Ohio River? Go live on one of those.
How long?
Let's do a week.
Full bet.
Yeah?
Yeah. Who's going to pay? Am I going to?
You're filming it.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not sending anybody out there with you.
So I'll need a Jenny.
I don't know what that is. Oh, a generator?
To charge the phones.
We'll give you solar panels.
Okay.
That won't be the biggest pain in the ass at all.
No, I can make that work. Solar panels are actually really good now.
You gonna handle a high tide when that happens? Some of those islands, bro, those things are sandbars at best.
Depends which one I'm on.
All right. We'll look around.
I could do it. As long as I had fresh water.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
I don't know. Can we ask the city?
No. They'll definitely tell us no, and then we won't be able to do it.
So I have to be illegal. I have to illegally
do this, yeah, for sure. You'll want to be very careful about lights at night.
So stealth camping. I got this.
Ooh, bro. Have you watched people?
Yeah.
We should talk about this later.
I'm already on a whole train with that shit.
Yeah, I love it.
There's a guy I follow.
Yeah, I like him.
He did
too.
one in a roundabout.
Yeah, it's the same guy. I love him.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Yeah. Anyway, Solomon.
How did we get there?
Doesn't matter. Anyway, so the Quran tells us about pagan Arabs calling jinn for help instead of God. The Quran also reduced
Like Ginny?
jinn. The jinn. The Quran also reduced the status of jinn from that totality deity, paralleling humans in this regard. The jinn appear often paired with humans. To a certain
Whoa. What do you mean? What does that mean?
I mean, they usually fuck humans.
Oh.
Forcibly or not.
Oh. Not okay.
There's a movie you should watch. Wishmaster.
Okay.
It's you're gonna love hate it.
Yeah,
The special effects are phenomenal though.
that sums it up. Are they actually?
Yeah. You want to see a picture?
Yeah, sure.
$1 million movie
Oh my
made in
God.
'97.
Oh, it's gonna be so rough.
It's gonna be so good. Anyway, he rapes this chick. He's a devil, demon, jinn thing. It's great.
The movie is great.
Yes.
All right. Hey.
Anyway, back to the show.
Back to that brand that we were talking about.
Yeah. So they basically they appeared often paired with humans to assert a strict monotheism and Islamic concept of Tawhid, similar to that one race on Star Trek.
Oh, I've never seen Star Trek.
Well, look on your face right there. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I was incredibly concerned about what you were about to say. I thought you were gonna say Wendigos.
No.
Because we've covered that on the show.
Yeah.
And instead you went in a totally different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm known for that.
Yeah, yeah.
So one hadith divides them into 3 groups, with one type of jinn flying through the air, our typical Robin Williams. The other are snakes and dogs.
Wow.
Dogs and snakes are very well known to be possibly magic creatures.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a wooden dog. And you're clearly a snake.
No,
Yeah.
I'm flying through the air.
Snakes on the grass, motherfucker.
That's really mean.
I'm sorry. It's just a joke. I did not mean it seriously.
And the third that moves from place to place like humans. This account parallels the jinn to humans. Now, similar to the Quran, as other hadith divides humans into 3 groups, with one kind, which is 4-legged beasts, who are said to remain ignorant of God's message. The second, which is under the protection of God. And the last, a last one with the body of a human and the soul of a devil, or known as a shaitan. You alright over there?
It's just the way you looked me right in the face, and you're like, that was really mean, and then moved back onto the script.
Glad you're enjoying yourself.
I honestly do apologize. I thought it'd be funny, and you know what? The way you reacted was hilarious. I did not mean that, obviously, but holy shit. I was not expecting that reaction. Whew. Something about gods?
The classical era. Although the Quran reduced the status of jinn from that Toltere deities, the mirrorless spirits placed parallel to humans subject to God's judgment that process in the process of life, death, and afterlife. They were not consequentially equated with devils in this aspect. In the classical era for Islam, anyway. Now, there's more to go into here. When Islam spread outside of Arabia, belief in the jinn was assimilated with local belief about spirits and deities of Iran or Africa, Turkey, and India.
So we probably get lots of variations of jinn through that kind of melding of cultures.
Specifically in the Hindu culture.
No, really?
Yes, like, and you'll see them as, they'll appear as different gods and deities, but like even more the most notably famous ones take a lot of their depictions of their gods from this idea.
Do you think though that the genies are subservient to humans?
I think they're subservient to their masters, the ones that have like formed them, called them, or bound them.
Well, that does track with the genie from the Latin, so that must have come from somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And in pagan and witchcraft lore, there's a lot of that correlation too, where you, like I said, you call in a spirit and you're binding it to do your bidding. But you have to be within means.
Meaning?
You have to, you can't ask like a lower tier demon to do something that only a higher tier demon could do.
I know what you mean, but the way you just explained it was like, that sounds like a video game.
Sure.
Yeah. Or my brain just immediately jumped.
I think you're just
Yeah, probably.
So, I mean, that's all I was trying to make, is that little point there.
I got you.
Yeah. So, since the jinn share the earth with humans, Muslims are often cautious not to accidentally hurt an innocent jinn by uttering distor, or permission.
What have you just done to us?
Distor.
Just for safety's sake, let's do it again.
I'm gonna back
Jester.
up. I'm backing up all the way, bro.
Distor.
Stop. You can stop now.
Distor.
Listen, they were already pissed off. They were already pissed off at the TV. Oh, he's got the iron train track things.
We are protected.
Legitimately, what if a fucking genie just appeared right here? Then what? you'd get your ass beat. That's what would happen. You'd get your ass whooped by a genie. Sir, relax. I'm not it.
This is for the thing.
It's not me.
It's for the screenshots later.
If you CGI you stabbing me,
I was gonna CGI a Jin.
you stabbing a djinn, you're really trying to piss these things off, huh? See, that's the world I live in with all these spiritual things. Is like, I'm just trying my best not to piss anything off. If any of that's real, I don't know if it is or isn't. But you're over here just like, fuck it. I'll just have Siri over here fucking recount the word that we're not supposed to say 100 times. Don't do it again!
Just do it.
In my home?
But don't worry, you have to sprinkle it with hot water as well.
The genie?
While saying to start.
Oh.
Generally, Jinn are thought to eat bones. And prefer rotten flesh over fresh flesh. So see, you're not even, they have to kill you and let you rot for a while first.
That's the way I want to go.
There's no worries.
That's the way I want to go.
You won't even be eaten alive. And that was Portuguese, by the way. Morocco. Or Morocco.
It's Morocco.
No, it's Morocco.
No, it's not Morocco. Morocco.
Morocco. Especially Morocco has many possession traditions. Jinns possessing humans, including exorcism rituals that are very common use, despite the fact that Jinn's ability to possess humans is not mentioned in canonical Islamic scriptures directly. Jinn can not enter a person whenever the Jinn wants. Rather, the victim must be predisposed or for possession or in a state of weakness. Pronounced properly.
What is happening?
Daifa. Feelings of insecurity, mental instability, unhappy love, depression. You're right on the track.
You're projecting so hard right now.
No. Being tired from the soul. I'm just tired of my soul.
One single tear just leaves John's eye.
Anyway, Javanese Muslims hold similar beliefs about the Jinn as inhabiting lonely and haunted places. See? Sarah Winchester. Prime example.
That is a prime example.
Her house was filled with Jinn. And genies.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. So, lonely and haunted places, they might possess or scare people who trample their homes or accidentally kill a related Jinn having assumed an animal shape. Don't go to the Winchester Mountain Manor or Waverly Hills and step on a snake, because you might be pissing off some Jinn.
Or a dog.
Yeah, don't kill dogs anyway.
I mean, don't kill animals. Like, they're just chilling, bro.
In some cases, Jinn might even take revenge by inflicting physical damage on the pursuer. Further, it is acknowledged that Jinn can be either benevolent or malevolent. The benevolent beings called Jinn in Islam, who are pious and faithful, and the latter, or Jinn Kafar, the evil Jinn, follow the influence of devils or shaitan. The good Jinn might even help a Muslim do hard work and produce magical acts. A lot of what they're saying is that apparently to only activate this ability to control jinns, you must be a practicing Muslim. At least according to the Quran.
Bro, let's convert.
We're missing out.
We're missing out on all this genie action.
I know it. Allahu Akbar.
Can I get a... That's problematic. Can I get a... If I get a genie, can it be like a sexy little red
oh, like I Dream of Genie? Genie in a Bottle? I Dream of Genie?
I know Genie in a Bottle from that 1960
one song. TV show. I Dream of Genie?
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen I Dream of Genie?
That's what I'm telling you.
In Eritas, Bethlehem, Ora believes the jinn form societies beneath the ground, invading humans, and frequently ascend to the surface, causing sickness to children, snatching food, and taking revenge on humans when they mistreat them. Jinn are nevertheless benevolent towards humans, teaching humans a moral lesson with every act. Interesting.
She's kind of like a dumb face on her, though.
Oh, that's the new one. You gotta look at the old one. She's hot.
This one?
Yeah. Barbara.
Barbara? I don't know if I can get down with a grown. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you know she's in red?
Because they do a color version eventually.
Do they?
In the late 60s, yeah. Well, there's porn on there.
Oh, ignore that. Yeah, you're going to have to actually censor that. You're actually going to have to censor that. Because that
you would love this show. First of all, it's a genie lady.
Is it this one right?
And he's an Air Force major, right?
This guy right here?
Yeah.
First off, no, I will not, because almost anything done before like the 90s is trash.
It is not.
Just because you're 1,000 doesn't mean.
Watch the trailer. This is a great show.
Watch the trailer. We're in the middle of a recording.
So,
here's our today's sponsor is I Dream of Genie from the 60s. Sir, be careful. We're gonna get copyright stricken so fast.
I'm gonna cut this part. You can't skip that much. You're missing everything. Just do the trailer. So he was an Air Force pilot.
That's something.
He got stranded on an island, found a genie, made his way home, and now she's in forever servitude to him.
Can I just?
She pretends he's his wife. She does magical acts, grants all of his wishes. You gonna buy that for Jess?
Lower your voice, sir.
I see you're into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's a really good reason to be.
So yeah, something like that. That'd be great. All right, I'll listen, Muslims, you got me. All right. If you can promise that, I believe.
When I say I want a harem, that's what I want. About 72 of that.
Anyway, we are at time, so if you want to wrap up the video portion.
Are we?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
I figure I can cut some.
Sir, yes, even with cutting, I'm telling you, you've got enough content here. We're at almost an hour.
To learn more about I Dream of Genie and Jinns, go ahead and check out the audio-only portion on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and anywhere else you listen to podcasts. And Wolf Takes a Bite has always got your back.
Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Deuces. Hey, if you enjoyed that, you can listen to the rest of this episode wherever you listen to podcasts. And make sure you subscribe and hit the icon bell and never miss another episode. For all things Wolf Takes a Bite, please visit us at greatmanmediaco.com.